Alright, continuing my journey through the Tekken franchise. I am now doing a character that I have been very excited for. I have been waiting a hot minute to finally do this character. He is one of my personal favorites throughout the entire franchise. Okay, so there's kind of a lot to unpack with Lee Chaolan, or Lee Chaolan, depending on how you actually say his name. I've heard both versions, actually. But basically, case in point, he is one of my personal favorite characters, and he is the adopted son of Heihachi Mishima, meaning that he's actually the adopted brother of Kazuya. Now, Lee Chaolan, however you want to say it, he has this very interesting position in the Tekken franchise. He's not important enough to be like one of the... He is important. He is important. He has this weird middle ground about him. He helps out a lot of the heroes, and he is a pretty good, decent fighter. However, like, you will never see him in the franchise actually canonically beating any of the Mishimas. But he's no slouch either. He's this awesome, important character because he does do a lot of the technology that has to do with helping fight the different Mishimas, like whoever's the bad guy at the time, whether it's Heihachi or whether it's Kazuya. However, he did not start off that way. It actually took him some time for him to find his own path in life. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of Lee Chaolan's role in the Tekken universe. And in the beginning, he's kind of like the reverse of Kazuya. How in the beginning, you could say Kazuya started off as a kind of on-edge hero, and then he kind of grew up to be the villain that we know. For Lee, it's actually the opposite. Lee started off purposefully as a bad guy, because he was constantly chasing the approval of Heihachi. When deep down, Heihachi didn't love him at all. He really just wanted to use Lee as a stepping stone to make Kazuya strive for, better things. His only purpose for living in the family was to just be Kazuya's rival. But eventually, Lee decided to go down his own path in life and even open his own robotics company to help out those less fortunate. He started off definitely as a villain, but then grew to be a lovable character in the Tekken franchise. Also, sometimes a little bit of a joke character. He's one of those characters where it's like, he's funny, he can be funny, he can be jokey and everything, but definitely do not mess with him. He definitely knows how to kick some serious ass. Now, I don't really have... I have Tekken 1, but the version of Tekken 1 that I don't have will not allow me to actually play as Lee Chaolan, because he was supposed to be an unlockable boss, and in the version of the game that I have, like, it doesn't have him right from the get-go. But in Tekken 2, he was an actual playable character. He was playable in Tekken 1, but it was more like one of those unlocking things. It was here too, but like I said, in 1, I don't have him from the get-go. In 2, I do. I would also like to tell people to, ask people to be just a little bit patient with me, because much like with Yoshimitsu in the earlier games, I'm kinda niche with Lee. can't believe that actually worked.
Final round. Fight. You win. Final round. Fight.
She got me there. I feel like it's kind of appropriate that Nina was the one who got like the win on me because originally Lee actually had a thing for Nina. Yeah, like you're gonna see that throughout Lee's life. He's a bit of a playboy. He got bitches. Fortunately, though, Nina was not one of them. Yeah, Nina is a very, very straight, serious, I'm about the job type of girl. Like, unless it's in her job description to actually try to, like, flirt with Lee to get him, like in a false sense of security to kill him, because she's an assassin. We'll talk more about that in her story. But yeah, like, she wouldn't do that anyway. Like, flirting's more of her sister.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, that was clean. Hit me with that duty. Like I said, I'm not as good with Lee in these later games. I'm really not. I'm decent enough to have me go by, but like, I forgot so many of his actual moves. Loop, loop, loop. Nope, broke it. I swear I was pressing duck.
Final round. Fight. Final round. Fight.
Oh wow. If it wasn't for me like hitting him right when he was about to do the laser, I would have probably like that probably would have been it for me. Alright, that is Lee Chaolan's story throughout the entirety of Tekken 2. Like that was his story in Tekken 2. Yeah, he doesn't really develop his own character up until like the later games. For now, all you really need to know the most about him is that he was pretty much a pompous playboy prick, and eventually he grew out of that to actually be somewhat of a decent person, actually, who, for the most part, genuinely wants to help and end the evil of the evil that the Mishimas have. Now, I'm going to skip Tekken 3 because in Tekken 3, he didn't show up in Tekken 3. We don't know what the hell he was doing. But in Tekken 4, that's where things get really juicy, and we start to actually see him develop his own personality, as Tekken 4 was the beginning of him finding his own road in life. So until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless you all. Be kind to one another, and I will see you all in the next one.